Hi, Soul Family. I hope you're all doing well. To be honest, I was planning a different kind of video for this week, but thanks to your comments, I realized that next week is already Christmas, and I had completely lost track of time. Between all the emotional and physical movement of these last few weeks, it had totally slipped my mind. So, thank you, truly. You know, sometimes I get stressed over the numbers, the algorithm, what I'm supposed to do on YouTube, the feeling like every video has to provide some kind of universal value. But then I remember why I do this, and that there are things I need to do my own way. And this video is one of them. I want to share a small reflection as the year ends, and to take you along with me for a couple of days, just chatting quietly, nothing more. When the end of the year approaches, you always end up taking stock. Last year was the hardest of my life, but this year, although it's also been very tough, it has simultaneously been one of the most exciting and transformative I've ever lived. It's been a very intense mix. I've grown so much, I've learned so much, and I've transformed so much. And throughout this whole process, this channel has been very important. Some people have told me not to get too attached to my YouTube community, that this isn't forever, that social media is fleeting. And I know that. I am aware that a channel could disappear tomorrow, that the digital world is ephemeral, that people come and go and no one truly knows us. But I also know that even if we can't see the future, we can look back and make an honest assessment of the year that has passed. Some of you have been here since the beginning, in a channel that was born out of a dream being one thing and suddenly transformed into something very different. One I didn't expect, and that has turned out to be a gift and a beautiful discovery. Many of you decided to stay through my ups and downs, the trips, the changes, the experiments, and walk this path with me, always there, behind the screen. And what I want to convey to you today, above all, is gratitude. Because in such a changing year, such a roller coaster in every sense, you've been there, always. I've received messages from you constantly. Some of you have been there every single week without fail, giving me encouragement, ideas, inspiration, challenging me to think further, gifting me your affection. And believe me when I tell you that, even though they say you can't rely on online communities, for me, you have been a very important pillar this year. When I've been alone, the right message always appeared, the exact word, the support I needed, and that has been deeply valuable to me. I am so proud of the beautiful community that is forming here. It fills my heart to see how you respond to one another, how you encourage each other, how you take care of each other. Truly, it restores my faith in humanity. This is something I will always carry with me, no matter what happens to this channel in the future. So thank you, from the bottom of my heart. You are wonderful people, and you should feel proud of yourselves too. I know this end of the year is being complicated for some of you. Surgeries, health issues, financial difficulties, tough personal situations. I see it around me too. And I see it in myself. These emotions resurface, the worries come back, the anxieties appear. The thing is, all of this seems to be emerging now. And here comes my geeky side. You already know, lately I'm a bit obsessed with astrology. And maybe this will motivate you as much as it motivates me. It is said, and I feel it this way, that we are in an important closing of a cycle. That everything that remained pending, latent, unresolved is coming out now so that we can finally face it. But not from who we were before, but from the new version of ourselves that we are now. Maybe back then we didn't know how to fully resolve it, but now we do. I have faith that all of this is preparing us for a new beginning, a new cycle that symbolically starts in mid-February. And whether it's true or not, I choose to believe it. From here, I send you so much strength, light, and love for this time of year. I also encourage you to look at your year and reflect, to see what you feel proud of, what made you grow, what you've learned, who you were when you started, and who you are now. And yes, also look at what wasn't so beautiful, but not from a place of punishment, but from the possibility of learning and transforming it next year. Because we have more power than we think to create ourselves, to choose, to move forward, and how beautiful it is to have this little corner on the web, a safe place to express ourselves, support each other, and keep each other company. And I am going to protect this space so it continues to be healthy and respectful. Anything that breaks that energy will have no place here. The world needs more people like you, warm, respectful, human, more light, more heart, more possibilities. And I want to tell you that even if you sometimes doubt yourselves, even if you think you're missing something or that you're not enough, it's not true. You have much more within you than you think. You are more than enough.
Hello. I just wanted to close this video wishing you all a very Merry Christmas. Doesn't matter where, who, how you celebrate it, but I hope this holiday season feels nice, good, and revitalizing for you in some way. Can't believe it's been a year already. So yeah, next week we will see each other again. Maybe not, because maybe you will be still celebrating, but you can always catch up. You will find cats again in the next video. You know I love cats. And this is all for now. If you have any spare time, or maybe you're bored sometime, you want to leave a comment down here and let me know how you're celebrating this year, or what are your New Year's resolutions, maybe, but that you can tell me in the next video. But maybe you have time this time. I would love to read your comments. Sending you all my best wishes, all my love, a huge thank you again for being always there on the other side. And I love you so much. Have a lovely, lovely Christmas. Goodbye, and I'll see you next week.